Hi, I'm John Williamson. I'm here with this video to speak about how to buy land, how to sell land, and walk you through the process in earth2.io. My last video was what you need to know before buying land. This is important because if you're going to buy land, there's definitely a lot of information that people are getting wrong and misconceptions they have about which pieces of land to buy. So I definitely recommend going and checking out that video if you are going to invest in earth2.io. Anyway, as we can see here, we have the website up. We have the different prices along the top of the screen. Whenever you go on the website is earth2.io. You can see here, America is $38, crazy pricing. We're going to go to buy land. For how to buy land, you start pretty simply. You scroll out with your mouse wheel. If you want to see a bigger map or you want to use the map to search for anything. But we're just going to search for Central Park and go straight there. This is what I thought the first time I looked at earth2.io. I thought New York, Central Park, this is expensive, valuable land. Apartment buildings and everything around that area are crazy, crazy expensive. I'm not sure if they will be in the game once the buildings get wiped, because that's what's going to happen. That's one of the things I mentioned in the what you need to know. Buildings are going to be wiped and it's going to be impossible to know exactly what pieces of land are going to stay valuable. As you can see here, we've clicked the button, we've looked at all of the flags, the layer that you can see the flags and see who's got what. If there's a flag on a piece of land, that means somebody already owns it. If there's not a flag, as you can see in this area, that means we can buy that land for the market price, the country price, just the general $38 for each tile in America, for example. So we're going to select $10,000 of land here, and I'm obviously not going to buy $10,000 of land, but it's a good little example for us. We go down to buy now. You have to make an account or log into an account you already have if you've already made an account at this point. You make your account, you go through that process. Then you have to scroll down to the bottom of the page or click up in the top right and you can click buy now. And here you have PayPal, you have credit cards, debit cards. They have really secure payment systems. It's not sending cryptocurrency to a random person. It's secure, direct. These are the payment systems you use on any other website. It's really, really good that they've got that secure system set up. So if we wanted to pay by PayPal, you just log into your PayPal. It's just the same system as any other website. There's really no issue when it comes to the payment side. I actually use a debit card, not a PayPal account, so both of them I know work. So that's the process for buying land, and the land is now yours. So here's the land that I have. I have a villa in the Monaco Hills. Even though the buildings are going to get removed, I bought it for the memes. It's a nice house to have. I mean, if I'm going to sell that in a couple of weeks to someone for slightly more than I bought it for, it's going to be easy to sell probably because they're going to see that and they're just going to go, okay, this looks nice, and they'll buy it. But if we want to sell this land, we click sell in the bottom right corner of the piece of land. Here you can type in a title that you want to display on the listing, similar to like eBay or something, and you want to title it something that people are going to click on, that people are going to want to buy. Here I've titled it Villa in Monaco Hills, because then you also want to point out to people, because some people are just going to want to buy the building still off you because they just don't know that the buildings are going to get wiped. Some people are going to want to buy the land, so you want to say Monaco Hills because then you're buying land in the hills and it's still valuable land. So yeah, and then you click, you change the price and you click Advertise on Marketplace, and it comes up with this little pop-up telling you information. They're going to take 5% of the profits out of what you make. They don't take 5% of the whole property, but they take 5% of whatever the little profit margin that you made on that was. I'm not sure if they pay you if you make a loss, probably not, but at least when you make a profit, they take 5% back off. And that's pretty fine, because if you've used a code and a referral code to buy land, which you definitely should do, then you've already made 5% on that anyway. So then taking the 5% profit off when you sell it isn't a big problem. So once we've listed that, you can go to the marketplace and try and find it. This is the marketplace for if you want to buy land that has already been bought by somebody, if you want to buy land that is up for auction. This is a good way to buy cheap extra land if you're looking for it, but you don't get to actually choose which pieces of land you're buying, obviously. But here, we're probably not going to be able to find the actual piece of land that I just sold. or that I just put up for auction. Imagine if I actually sold that for $200,000, that would be amazing. But no, that I actually just put up for auction. You're probably not going to be able to find it because it's difficult to find specific pieces of land if you're searching for them really unless you actually know the area you're looking for. It's very difficult to find the actual piece of land. So we're just going to go back to the profile screen, I think, and check it out from there, because you can go straight from your land and go straight to the listing from the profile screen. Yeah, so if we go through the profile screen, you can click on the buy symbol and you can see what everyone else sees. You see that we're trying to sell it for 1,000,000% more than the market value of what it actually is worth. So that's obviously not going to sell, I don't think. Yeah, but you can see all the information for the listing that everyone else is going to see, and they can decide to bid on that listing. I'm not sure if it really is an auction system of bidding and everybody bids each other up, because it kind of seems to just be buy now. You select a price that people can pay for it. But that's selling the place. If it sells, then great. Really, another tip for if you're wanting to quickly sell something is you want to put it up for a lot lower than the market value. You want to put it up for 60% less than it's worth. If you really want to sell it, you want to put it up for 30, 20, 10% less. Just putting it up for an amount that's less than what it's supposed to be sold for and what the normal land would cost is going to help you sell it much, much quicker. So that's been my little tutorial on how to buy and how to sell land. I hope it helps get you through the process. I hope it helps walk you through the process. It's a really simple process, really, once you've seen it and gone through it. So hopefully that helps. I will be putting out one more video on earth2.io. All of the information, all of the rest of the information I have on the subject. So subscribe down below for that. Watch my other couple of videos, especially watch the what you need to know before you buy land video, before you invest and before you put any money into this, because there is important information that might change your mind on investing in it, or it might change your mind on where you're going to buy land. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. I've been John Williamson, and I'll see you in the next one.